Well, hi, it's David in the Stained Glass Studio. Still working on this diamond window, and I wanted to show you a technique for fixing a spot here where the foil isn't wide enough. Now, if you look here, let's see, right along here, you can see how the copper foil is over. See how it's not even covering this part of the edge of the glass, and right here it's very thin. It came up on it, but apparently when the foil got put on here, it just kind of slid over or got slid over, and so that doesn't work. Well, so the way to fix that is quite easy, and I'm going to show you right now. First thing you do is you get a rag and you wipe the flux off. You got to get it wiped down really well, or the foil won't stick. Okay, now I kind of like that. Now I'm taking a very thin piece of foil. See how thin that is? I'm just going to peel a piece of it. All right, now what I do is I hold it down here, and see how I slide it right on top of the soldered area, and it's covering now where the piece didn't have any solder. Now I'm just gonna tear that off. You see, I gotta be really careful not to tear it the wrong direction. Let's see if I can pull this over just okay. Now then, I put a dab of flux on each end. See how I'm melting it right down into the existing solder, and I'm doing it again on this side. Now both ends of the foil are captured, so as I solder it in place, it won't wiggle around. It'll stay right where I need it. And you see how the foil melts down into the spot where it was before. So it's sinking down and actually touching the glass. And so that gives us just a really good repair, you see, because now there it is. Okay, well that is the tip. That's how it's done, and you can use that in many different designs. Anytime that type of thing happens, you can just add a little piece of foil in there, and you know, it's a very easy thing to fix little errors. Sometimes, you know, you'll get a window where when you turn it over on the back side, some of the foil will get rolled over, and you can just go back in and fix that. We have lots of videos now, and many of them have these tips, things that you can do. So I encourage you to watch some of the older videos. Now, if you'd like to, we'd love to have you join us on Patreon. You know, we're starting this mosaic project, and we've raised enough money to pay for half of it, but we haven't got all the funding that we need, and so we're hoping that we get a couple bucks off Patreon. That's not to scare you off. If you go to Patreon, there are many things that you can see on there without paying. So don't let that be a fear factor for you. And we look forward to seeing you, and we've got other tips that are coming up. Thanks for being with us. Bye.